Court Uncut, what the people want.
Hi, good morning.
Justin Harris on the fugitive docket.
Justin Harris?
I know. I kind of laughed at that too.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's funny because I just seen him yesterday. Justin Harris is on the fugitive docket. He waived at magistrate court and has vehemently changed his mind.
Should we? Your laugh? Do you want me to bring him out?
So Judge, if you want to bring him out and admonish him, Philadelphia, from what I hear, does want him. Is that right, Amy?
Yes, we're on their way here to get him today, but if he's withdrawing his waiver, of course they can. If he intends to withdraw his waiver today, they obviously can't pick him up today, so.
If they're gonna get him, they're gonna. Hey, Deputy, you mind bringing out Justin Harris, please?
And then while he's coming out, do you want me to reset the Dustin Eli hearing?
Have they done anything upstairs? It's on docket today?
No, they haven't. So I was going to talk to you about that. If he takes TDC up there, would you consider?
If he takes TDC, there's nothing I can do.
I agree. And that's, I mean, I hate to say that because I don't know what they're doing, but if we could
Obviously,
reset
if
it,
he
I
takes-
think it's an option.
No. If
Okay.
it takes TDC time,
Okay. And I hate to say that because I don't know what'll happen in May,
no-
but I think could be worked out. Yes, Judge. Your other option was to put him into SADA.
No. My feeling is that he's probably gonna end probation, right?
No.
Really? Have they not offered probation upstairs?
They might, but considering the nature of it, if they do, they're going to require SADA, right?
I mean,
Right. And that's the end goal is I don't think he wants that.
he's willing to go to TDC instead of going to treatment for real?
Yes, I know.
Well, I mean,
I've talked to him. I know, and I'm going to set up another meeting with him to go over things, but
get a horse to water.
there's only so much I can
I know.
admonish.
Yeah, so
They just.
that case is set for May 12th,
So
I guess.
if I can just get like a day or two after that.
Absolutely. Good morning, Mr. Harris. Good morning. So you're wanted out of another state. You already waived, and your lawyers tell me now that you would like me to set you a bond so that you can go out and go turn yourself in.
Oh, no bond. I just wanted him admonished on the extradition timeline.
Okay, so you've waived. What happens is we give the demanding jurisdiction, which is who?
Philadelphia County, Pennsylvania.
What's he wanted for?
Murder, endangering welfare, and
Okay, yeah. So you're wanted for murder and what else?
endangering welfare. And then the third charge, that's REAP.
Well, they,
Rape?
It's they spelled it REAP.
ain't no damn rape. I ain't raped nobody.
I don't know exactly what that one is, but for sure.
So understand that we just get the teletype that tells us what it is. I have no idea. Here, we don't fight the case. We only try to establish identity. If you are if you are the person that is wanted from the other jurisdiction, I don't know. The good news is though, is that you've waived and they're coming to get you today. So we could really get you on the way back to Philadelphia today.
No, I said I'd rather put the 30 days in. Didn't I tell you that?
You did, but I'm just admonishing you. It's not just 30 days.
So
30
what
days.
happens now is,
Yeah, 30
I just want to make
days.
sure you understand that.
so what happens now is if you refuse, which is your right, they'll get a governor's warrant, but that'll take up to 90 days to get,
I'm
you
fine
know?
with that.
And then the pickup is 30 days after that, just to make
Okay,
sure we're good
I'm
with
fine with
timelines.
that. I'm fine with that. Cause I'm
Right,
trying
so-
to get everything in order back to there. I'm not about to broad rush, be blind, go back to Philadelphia. And then I don't know what's going on inside my county, like as far as being held inside, like it just.
You want it from other counties as well?
I have no knowledge of that at this time, Your Honor. I would have to run a criminal history check if I did one of the processes.
Okay. So I guess you just want them to get a governor's warrant, then I'm assuming.
Yeah.
you did. Okay, so if you just want to go ahead and,
I've got it back.
And then
Okay.
Judge, the waiver withdrawal should be in your queue.
okay, I'll sign it and then, all right. So I guess let's set it for 45 days. What do you think?
I have him set out for 30 days.
Okay, not a problem.
So it's gonna be May 23rd.
Okay, so the problem is you have to understand also is that when someone is charged with a crime that has a potential life sentence, I can't give you a bond even if I wanted to. Just that's the way the statute reads. So, okay. All right. Good luck to you, Mr. Harris.
Thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
You are Mr. Billings.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Billings, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine because of the high level of alcohol. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On December 7th, 2024, in Harris County, Texas, officers responded to a motor vehicle accident. The officer arrived and observed two vehicles that had been damaged and rendered inoperable. The defendant was ID'd by his Texas driver's license and ID'd to be the sole occupant and driver of the motor vehicle. The officer relocated the scene to a nearby parking lot to safely conduct the investigation. The officer determined the defendant was at fault for the accident after speaking with all the parties involved and reviewing information collected at the scene. The defendant stated he had left a bar called Sugar Room. The defendant stated he drank 2 beers at the bar. The officer noted that initially the defendant was not even aware that he had been in an accident. The officer observed the defendant to be lethargic and confused. The officer observed the defendant to have slurred speech, glossy eyes, and trouble maintaining their balance. The officer had to ask questions multiple times to obtain simple information from the defendant. The officer did not notice alcohol emitting from the defendant despite defendant's admission to drinking and defendant's apparent physical and mental impairment. The officer suspected the apparent impairment of the defendant could have been caused by some kind of narcotic. The defendant refused to perform standard field sobriety tests. The DIC was read. The defendant agreed to provide a blood specimen, and the lab results came back to a 0.17.
Okay. Any prior to DWIs? And does he have
This is the first.
and valid license?
Judge's license was recently suspended ALR. He will not be driving. He has a 90-day suspension.
Okay. I want you to understand something, Mr. Billing. I take this extremely serious. I don't care what you have to do in your life. If you do not have a valid license and liability insurance, you are not allowed to drive, and that is a condition of your bond. You will be signing an affidavit with me today promising me you're not going to drive. I don't care if there's a burning building and you have to say 50 kids. Do not drive. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Nothing you can say justifies getting into a car and driving. I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, likewise, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds. You have a lawyer. Because you do, I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court, but you must stay in touch with him and he'll tell you if and when you have to come back to court. If you get called upon to go take a test and you fail to go, a warrant will be issued for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. But now I'm going to have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. I will get you to Victoria where you'll sign a reset. After that, you'll get to Roxanne where you will get your bond conditions and then you're free to go.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Oh, I don't know. Wait a second. Bond? Is he on bond? Did he make a bond?
No, Judge, we're asking for a PR bond. I thought you said you granted him a PR bond.
No, we haven't. I assumed that, no, I haven't given PR bond.
Yes, we're asking for a PR bond. He was not arrested.
Just showed up.
Okay, come up, Mr. Billing. I didn't realize that. Thank you for saying something. All right, Mr. Billings, I'm going to give you a PR bond today. There's a warrant for your arrest, so I'll give you a PR bond today, but I want you to understand, I don't continue to give PR bonds after PR bonds, especially if you're a danger to my city. I'm going to give you one now, but there won't be multiple ones. You understand? Okay, all right.
Thank you, Judge.
Done. Thanks.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more crazy court hearings like this one.